A little bit about myself. I grew up in Los Angeles. I was involved in gangs. I got into a gang when I was 12 years old. I started getting out of it when I was 25. I'm 38 today, so not today, but I'm 38. Uh, when I say that, everybody's like, "Oh, happy birthday!" I'm like, so they, I work for an organization called Homeboy Industries, and in Los Angeles, that's the word homeboy is very negative connotation that it's you're bad and so forth. So we're trying to put a positive image to that word in which we employ ex-gang members and youth at risk to work together. And these young men and women are never worked before, so we help them work. So I was brought here through the Boston Irish College Institute and through the embassy to come and do work here with the young men and women. And I'm working with the youth at risk and in prison. So it's been a very interesting and a learning experience. And I always tell the kids, I'm sorry because the adults failed you, and they're in jail because of us. And the reason I say that is because these young kids, they didn't have nobody to parent them, so they ended up in jail. So I use poetry as a form of an expression of healing. Today, if I didn't have poetry, I probably would have killed myself. And the reason I say that is because when I was involved in gangs, I was doing drugs, I was doing negative things that I didn't know how to channel that energy in a positive way. So today, I use that to heal myself and help young men and women heal themselves. So I use a lot of therapy through poetry. I'm going to read a poem. It's called Will You Tell Her? And by the way, when you guys were talking up here, I didn't understand the fuck you guys were saying. So if it was it's as if I start talking to you guys in Spanish and say, understand me. So through all my time I've been here in Ireland, I tell people slow down because they're like getting really animated and saying, and I go, slow down because I don't know what the hell you said. I love your accent, but I don't know what you said. So let me just find this poem. So this poem, I wrote it actually to parents, but it tells you a little bit about my life. And I used to be married to an Irish woman, American woman. So now I hate Irish women because she left me. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. We made a beautiful child. Her name is Quetzali. Quetzali Daisha, which means precious feather in Mayan, and Daisha is from a faraway land. So it's the two cultures coming together. So I wrote this poem to the mother because the mother came from a different socioeconomic level that she didn't understand me or gangs. So parents try to shelter their kids into saying, okay, I've never smoked weed, and a bunch of fathers and mothers are potheads, and they never tell their kids. So to me, I say we need to tell the children the truth, because with that, we'll be able to understand, and they'll be like, you know what, not make it into the boogeyman mentality. So here goes the poem. Will you tell her that her father was once a robber, a thief, a marginalized, ostracized man that grew up on tortillas, peanut butter, and welfare? That his mother, her abuelita, had a shattered soul and abused prescribed pills, codeine, Valium, cocaine, and that she was calciumless. Every time she took a step, she fell, black eyes, broken feet, hands, and spirit. Will you tell her the truth, that her abuelita looked like a Holocaust Jewish woman, but dressed in Mexican? And that her abuelo was homeless at 62 in the streets of LA, broken spirit, trying to live, ex-heroin addict, fought that disease and won, but couldn't fight the disease of poverty living in his brain. Would you tell her the painful truth, the bloody truth, or would you mask it up and tell her the truth that they loved her even though they never got to know her, and that they were stupendous citizens of this place that hated them? Would you say to her that her father's family and her ancestral indigenous family fought each day and night just to survive another day, and that they have been to hell and back with burned skins, broken minds, but with their souls still fighting to live another night? Would you, would you brush the truth under your feet and skip the truth and make it sound good and sweet? I wonder if I died, would my family die in Quetzali's mind? For you never chose to see the truth, the ugly, painful truth of what a family is. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. Thanks so much. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Fabian. That was a rare treat, the kind of rare treats we sometimes get at the Brownbread Mixtape.